in the referee's ear there, because something off the ball happened.
Yeah, Paredes gave him an elbow into the back just to stop him running.
And here we go. Here we go. This is the first proper one. Danny almost been shoved now by Paredes, who's got the yellow card. He started all this. Not been on the field very long at all.
He did stop.
Kayemba then committed the foul. Just a few little signs of Portuguese frustration here.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. He's having a stretch of the old calves, Kayemba. He's put a shift in, that's for sure. Might see a change there soon. Not sure why the ref was running over with such urgency. There was nothing there, it was just a little coming together.
This Vega just being spoken to.
He's being wrestled to the ground by Elliot Anderson. Argentina thought there was a foul. You couldn't hear the whistle if it came, and then Anderson is bowled over from behind. And already Ismail Elfath has his hands full. We saw him in the pregame warm-ups going up to players and talking to them.
Oh, here we go, too, in the middle of the field. Bellingham now. Now, look, we couldn't have set the stage anymore for this. This is going to be happening throughout the game. This becomes a really important opportunity for Ismail Elfath to set the tone. This is a tough assignment. These are two teams that I don't know if we're going to leave this game 11v11. There's very good chance of cards, red cards, pushing, shoving, all happening already within just the third minute of this game. Still coming a little bit after that. He's getting a talking to.
And you saw that a moment ago when he stopped the play for the first foul, and he was already making the point of a few guys that were coming in with kind of stiff arms from behind on some of these challenges.
No, I think all of our hope is that somewhere in here we get something that resembles a game.
The recipient of the free kick. He's just trying to shove Manasa out of there. Together. It was El Ainawi. El Ainawi. It's a little coming together there. Gherah, Hakimi and the referee. Look at Michael Oliver. But right in the middle, and now things threaten to kick off. One little minor confrontation can do that, and others decide that they have to have their say.
Well, it's frustration from Hakimi. Frustration in general from Morocco.
So yellow for Ashraf Hakimi. It's Richie Larea.
One end to the other. Oh! And that's going to be a free kick. Yellow card is straight out. In fact, it's a red for Enzo Fernandez because that's his second booking. With extra time just around the corner, that could be a World Cup changer.
He might just have cost his team massively, because you know now that Argentina are going to try and take it to penalties with him already being on a yellow card for something stupid. Back chatting to the ref.
Who's got it in? Bernardo Silva trying to apply the killing touch, and he's big this discussion with his former teammate Rodri there.
It's a row. He's not happy with him for some reason. He gets in and gets above him. Oh, I think he should score. He does brilliantly to get.
The ball, Lionel Messi fouled as he gets rid of it. Ismail Elfath wanted to play advantage. Enzo Fernandez was uninterested in that because their man Messi went down.
This should be the first yellow.
And in comes the cavalry to circle around him. The yellow card is out.
And this is also something Mark Plattenberg talked about before the game, about how Argentina will surround the referee. And just watch as this foul happens, the way in which they converge and try to put pressure. But this is a yellow card foul, absolutely. How good was Messi there? First of all, it was a good job by Spence and then Kane to stop that counterattack and force Messi backwards. And still somehow he spun out of that. And instead of dishing it off with 4 English shirts, he says, no, I'm going to chip it over to get Elliot Anderson. Now that's a...
The thought process, Nico Williams taken out there. Had to be a yellow card. De La Cruz. And had something to say to Williams. And temper's really getting frayed now. Canobio involved as well.
Nico Williams just needs to calm it down.
De La Cruz makes a foul, yes. It's a foul. It's a yellow card, and rightly so.
Yamal, it's gone out. It's an Argentina throw-in. The Argentina fans are up in arms and the Argentina bench is on their feet. Tagliafico's making his mark again. It was a little minor flare-up with Yamal that got the benches going, particularly Scaloni.
Mbappe trying to get away from Kubas, wins a free kick and a little bit of a shove at the end of it, and then Mbappe's getting shoved, and look who's there first. It's Paraguayan players first into the scrum, then the French players come in, and now the referees are trying to break this up.
And the cheering you hear is actually the Paraguayan fans who are loving this. This is what they want to do. They're still going to have to defend a free kick from a dangerous situation. We actually see this a lot from Kubas. Plays in Major League Soccer with Vancouver Whitecaps. Distinctly remember, and trying to do the same thing. Be a bit of an irritant. Trying to get under the skin of these star players to get them to react in a way where potentially they do something silly. And he's got hands all over him. He was beat. Mbappe, he didn't do anything. In fact, it was Kubas who gets in his face, and then there's a little bit of a, hey, get off me. No, you get your hands off me.
It's a bit of a confrontation between De Paul and Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo De Paul has been carded for that duty to be standing there on the centre spot when England are about to restart.
Sehr hoch. Da ist Mosquera und da ist die Chance. Ismail Diaz aber genau in die Arme von Nazaré. Ein Offensivfoul. Und jetzt wird es in einer sehr fairen Begegnung nochmal hitzig. Nochmal gelb gab's. Wir schauen erst nochmal auf den Freistoß. Mosquera legt quer, Diaz kriegt keinen Druck mehr hinter die Kugel. War's das? Oder kriegt Panama noch einen? Kriegt da schon ordentlich einen gegen den Unterarm. Gelb sehr verdient und das kann auch wehtun. Carlos Harvey, sehr gutes Spiel gemacht. Der Mann von Minnesota United.
It's fair to say they've out-footballed Brazil here. Ancelotti, his magic hasn't worked this time, and there's going to be a massive inquest, I think, into the way they went about this game, trying to play on the counter, sit back. It's backfired. Simple as. It's one of the oldest Brazil squads that they're fielding at this World Cup, and then there's an argument going on with Ødegaard. He won't care. I think he'll just smile to himself. We're 2-0 up here in this massive World Cup game. He's as cool as anything, usually, Martin Ødegaard. Brazil are ruffled. Of course they are. You understand, but there's absolutely no point in people losing their rag completely and picking up some kind of suspension. The referees sorted it all out now. Neymar did pick up that yellow just now, by the way, to confirm that.
Und jetzt sollen und wollen die Akteure da unten zurückzahlen durch ein wunderbares Fußballspiel. Ja, da wird es atmosphärisch schon ein bisschen wilder in der Anfangsphase.
Holds it up. Messi comes to get it. He takes the bump. That's a foul. That's a free kick for Argentina. They're not there yet, but they're close. And another coming together.
Yeah, I had the one of Fernandez on the strike. The right foot.
Run back by Conceição, but he lost his footing.
He did really well there, Vecino, to find that energy and that burst and that speed to go past the players he did there. Shows how good his fitness levels are.
Well, it is the hydration break as Rabiot picks himself up. I mean, France are justifiably upset because there have been at least 3 or 4 occasions on which a Paraguayan could have been shown a yellow card, and there've been absolutely nothing forthcoming from the referee in that violation. And that's what we're trying to do at the moment, is injure players. That's unacceptable. And you start to show the referee is not clearly willing to attest to that.
While the fans around us preparing themselves for victory.
Something said from behind a mouth.
Yeah, there we go. Incapié covered his mouth. A red card for Incapié.
It's in their blood. The passion, the emotion, the intensity, the fight. It's all they live for. And it's all they live for today. But at the end of the day, it's that man that decides the biggest games and the biggest moments. And his country has counted on him.
Everyone's talking about it. All the big podcasters. Free kick here has been given in their favour. Arne Gherah being separated from Sebastian Berhalter.
Maybe being clever here. Good shot from Kenny. Maybe being clever.
Gherah. Very close to get the free kick.
He just moved it 4 or 5 yards forward.
No, this is all a little unnecessary.
It's Way and Aya. Something's happened. Silly foul, wasn't it, from Ødegaard? A little coming together.
Opoku caught late by Bellingham. That was a challenge that was born entirely of frustration. That's been the sum total. It has been a frustrating first 51 minutes in the end here for England, just outside Boston. And now, once again, it is over to Thomas Tuchel to find the right words and fire up his England players. Although looking at Jude Bellingham here, some maybe need calming down a bit. At half-time, it's England 0, Ghana 0.
It's before his 39th birthday. Argentina are upset with that challenge from Posh. It's a yellow card, the first of the game.
Silly thing to do from Posh, wasn't it? Catches him just in the face there with his shoulder.
Mbappe will pick up a yellow card for just chasing in on Unai Simon there as he was milking some time before picking up the ball.
It was struck fiercely by Yüksek. That was a sore one for Peter. He's not the only player on the ground either. Again, it gets a bit tetchy. Pushing and shoving and arguing.
Well, I don't know why the game stopped. Yes, he's hurt, Peter, and it's not a head injury, clearly holding his shin. And I think that's the point that Gherah are making. It's unfortunate. These things happen in football.
So there is the verdict. It is a red card for Almiron.
Stunde. Van Hecke, ui, das wird ihn wieder verärgern. Das geht aber auch nicht, wie der da reinspringt. Unai springt da mit allem rein in den Gegner und also auf den ersten Blick würde ich sofort gelb geben. Van Hecke.
That's a hard tackle there that Elise takes from Galarza.
And did you see how Galarza stands over the top of Elise once he goes down? So, and they've got the ball.
4 saves for Gil, 4 minutes for Paraguay. Free kick in midfield. And now Galarza goes down. Elise's going to get a yellow. That might be relevant come later rounds.
I mean, Galarza's been intent in either getting a yellow himself or a red or somebody else a yellow.
Bit of a late challenge there on Cornelius. Hit the deck, not for the first time today. And that is a really bad injury for Ismail Kone. And they are immediately asking for medical attention to come out. And that is absolutely horrific.
You understand the frustration from Jesse Marsh on the Canadian side. Richie Larea, he's up in arms at the moment.
And Madibo has his hands on his head, and he cannot believe the result of that challenge either. Julian Lopetegui have to be separated. Red card. And there are still tensions boiling over between both technical areas. Jesse Marsh trying to separate his players. Madibo has officially been sent off.
Well, I'm glad VAR had a chance to get a second look at it. We obviously have just only seen it in real time. So I stand corrected. There was malice in the attempt.
Pressure from Messi billowing forward.
Messi, that's the nod of acknowledgement.
Gherah on Tillman. Warner's little instant there with Suter and Balogun, which was quickly diffused. It continued with Italiano and Trusty, who went to ground. Well, the yellow card has been brandished there.
So 3 of them in one go, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a triple wave, wasn't it?
Snaps from both, more from Uruguay. And another challenge comes in right this time. Canobia given his marching orders, and you just felt something like that was in the air. And Uruguay look as though they're going to make an early World Cup exit.
And this is, for VAR, will not get involved in this. You can see tempers are freeing as well.
Midnight local. Now Danny McAlee's got to take a look at this. Michael Elise down.
Yeah, looked high on Elise. He takes a heavy touch. Lindelof tries to play the ball, but he obviously just goes over top, takes that heavy touch. That hurts that one.
Gallardo beaten to it by Closer. He wants a free kick. Everybody's off the Mexican bench as well. Absolutely berating the fourth official. Look at them all down there, bottom of the picture, on the touchline with both benches clearing down there. Jarell Quansah sent off. England down to 10. He's the 4th England player sent off in the World Cup. Ray Wilkins against Morocco in 1980.
Und jetzt gucken wir mal. Was war da denn los? Xhaka, und sofort gibt es jetzt hier eine Rudelbildung. Aus der ganz kalten Hose diese Situation. Xhaka, hier, da zieht er durch. Beiden die gelbe Karte zu zeigen. Ich bin da auch nicht bei Platzverweis. Auch wenn Xhaka nicht mal gelb akzeptiert, glaube ich.
Pushing it into the back of the net.
Foul on Chukwuemeka, who know they have to come up with a goal. And it's all likely to kick off there. As Pepe is pushed to the ground, it's something and nothing, really. But this is a passion play we're watching. Feelings are running high, always. The great coach. Is he pointing to the penalty spot here?
Yeah, I think there's an elbow here.
We're now going up to the 100th minute. There'll be time added on. Neymar it is with the penalty kick. But he's not saving that one. Neymar gets himself on the World Cup score sheet and still chats away to Neelan about what I have absolutely no idea. The goalkeeper's been brilliant. It's 2-1, but how much more time can the referee add on?
Here's Lima on Gonzalez. Oh, and then Lima getting involved. There's a yellow card there for Medina and for Lima. Egyptian referee right in the middle of it.
Did well, straight in there, sorted it out.
But apart from that, it has been a day where Canada responded in what was billed as the biggest ever game in the history of the men's national team program. Kyle Larin opened the scoring. Jonathan David got a hat-trick, Saliba as well, but Canada must be careful here because there is some pushing and shoving going on halfway. Lopetegui trying to get his players away. The Canada players should just walk away. Qatar did not respond well after that injury to Ismail Kone. There will be much disappointment in the Canada camp about what happened. 2 red cards for Qatar in the game, and Jesse Marsh just needs to make sure that there is nothing that goes on here that will cost his players a place in the next game.
Breaks down there, and Mbappe commits a foul. And then a little bit of a kick out there from Cáceres, it looked like. And Mbappe's down.
Perfect example of what we were just talking about. Mbappe, ball turns over.
It's in! And this time it will count. Yassan Al-Arab may well have got the final touch. A little bit of afters there. And there will be the first yellow card of the match. Goes for Marcel Sabitzer.
Get his watch. Referee ends the game. And France move on to the quarterfinal of the World Cup.
Plays in the country for young boys. Xhaka's been fouled again, and once again he's not all that enamoured with the treatment. I think Begali is the player being led away from confrontation.
It's that challenge on Alvarado that seems to be attracting their attention there. Come on. Now, for the second time today, a South African player is red carded. Themba Zwane this time, the oldest player out there for Bafana.
Paraguay trying to take him down here. Look, there's a huge scrum you're not seeing just yet. They're going to cut to this, I would imagine. And the French trying to pull their players away. It was Velasquez who starts it. He pushes Koundé in the back. And the Paraguayans want to fight. They wanted to fight throughout the game, and they still want to fight. Walk away if you're France. Walk away.
Ich glaube, solche Erinnerungen was zu legen ist sicherlich auch so. Jetzt haben wir nach sage und schreibe 41 Minuten das erste Mal auch ein bisschen zwischenmenschliche Hitzigkeit. Hannibal.
It's a quick start on this cool night, and out comes the yellow card already. And as you can see, tempers really getting frayed. Miguel Almiron having something to say about that. And he wasn't the only one. Let's have a look at the incident. Where was the challenge? Flying in. Galasa.
30. Pressure again. Man down. Referee will blow the play dead. And now we've got more pushing and shoving. A lot going on in that sequence there.
Yeah, let's see what the call is here, because I felt that Alabegovic was playing the ball on the ground and obstructing it. But, you know, he does take some contact because the U.S. are trying to win the ball. I don't think it was a foul initially. So let's see which way this is whistled.
Well, we've seen enough in 21 minutes, Stephen Warnock, but this could be a tricky evening for it.
Just starting to grow in confidence. Enner Valencia here just has to be careful. Almost lashed out with that. I see it here. Singo.
Now there's a bit of a dust-up among the players. I think a few verbals were taking place there, but a crossfire. Yellow card issue. We're trying to sort out exactly who that was to amid the melee. And feelings run so high at moments like that. You can understand how Switzerland feel the way this has gone for them tonight.
opportunity. Robinson is there. No foul. Bosnian bench is furious. U.S. throwing. Sergei Barbarez is losing his mind right now.
That starts to really infuriate the coach and the Bosnian bench. Then you get the tackle from Anthony Robinson, which he felt was the other way. And now you can see just...
It's Musiala. That's a foul. You could hear the noise coming from Musiala and from Junior Alonso, who committed the offence. Oh, now Matthias Gherah has gone to the floor as well. He went down a tap from Kimmich. That was absolutely ridiculous. He should actually have got it.
Final chance of the half. Dembele just mishit it. Off balance as he tried to strike it.
And Algeria don't have to kick the ball out. Unless it's a head injury, the referee doesn't have to blow the whistle. You could see there clearly, it's just as he landed on his arm. They don't have to kick the ball out, and that attempt there where they're down to 10 men, a little bit out of shape.
Decision goes Argentina's way. Squaring up it was Atea with Lautaro Martinez.
Батьо играет назад, Тилеманс на Лукаку. Никого не касаясь, мяч покидает пределы поля. 70-я минута игры. Троссара есть вопросы к партнерам. Лукаку пытается помирить Троссара и Тилеманс. Горит внутри Бельгии.
Trying to make positive progress. No way past Freeman.
You see that? Velasquez trying to...
So what does that do?
Spot. Well, you're trying to just make it where the penalty shooter, in this case Mbappe.
Mbappe scores! France finally in front!
That was hefty. There's a bit of argy-bargy off the ball as a result of it. And you can see the two players, Mark McKenzie, coming together with Sally Özcan.
Can they salvage a point that once again it's not going to happen on this occasion?
I'm going to be frustrated with the fact that any opportunity they've had from a dead ball, the delivery has been...
Henny, it wasn't a bad ball. Sending it over! Enzo Fernandez!
This is the potential penalty. It's a slip. It's nothing more. Mo Salah tackled at one end, and then it was a blistering counter-attack. Thinking the opportunity.
It's a sore one for Egypt, and well, the red card being flashed there, and yellow for Shobia. They had all surrounded the referee. They were all convinced that they had a case at the other end. I think there's a broader complaint being made there on the Egyptian bench.
Ja, das war unnötig hart gegen Pulisic von Ozan Kabak, dem Hoffenheimer.
Whistle has gone, it will be a free kick. A little embrace. Moises Caicedo having committed the foul.
Stacchio was trying to make his way through initially, wasn't the only one, and Bono is down, and that is a yellow card. It was certainly overzealous. Kyle Larin, you'll say he was just going for the ball. Well, yes, another booking.
You can't blame him. Flag, the native of the Kansas suburbs of Kansas City. And a little coming together at the end of it there, too.
Simeone. Now, look, set it in the lineups. Near Jordan Pickford, but he floats to that near post. It's really important for Reece James at that near post. As Elfat just having a word with players, this has been consistent for referees throughout this tournament in impeding goalkeepers' ability to come.
Moharamovic, both are down. Moharamovic seems to be in the worst shape, while Balogun is still shaken up.
I think that is a yellow card, absolutely. I don't see that as a red.
удален. И тут у нас сейчас еще немножечко вот такая дискотека, такая сценка, которая анонсирует для нас вторую 45 минут.
Paredes sent to ground by Mbolo. Not too happy perhaps with the perceived theatrics of the Argentinian. The first yellow card of the evening goes to.
And now with that goal, they're going to have that extra bit of belief.
Well, I think Paredes is about to receive a yellow card. That ongoing battle between him and Mbolo has another chapter. He's going to be sent off here, Mbolo. It is a second yellow card.
Can Hernandez get back to that one? No! And did he kick the ball? Did he kick Unai Simon? Simon is down holding his face. The decision on the field is for a corner.
You'd have to say both teams they've gone after each other. I mean, the game is delivered, to say the least.
I tell you what, Owen, there are flashpoints all over the pitch at the moment. He's got a book in now, claiming he got caught in the face. That's Sanchez, the right back, so he's in the book.
First time 1v1.
Ousmane Dembele, Mbappe face down, hurt.
Galarza just smacks down on his hand and almost kind of grabs his shoulder as he goes onto the ground. So definitely a foul. It's right in front of the referee. I'm surprised that wasn't brought back for a yellow card.
Mauricio steps in on the loose ball. Man down behind the play for France, holding his face.
How about that for the big fella, Poku. One of the substitutes just had a little word there with Suarez as well. They might just have been a little pull on the shirt from one of the subs.